Well, lives are shattered as Southland gang violence once again takes its toll. Police are still trying to put together the pieces of a shooting on East Adams Boulevard. Gunfire erupted at a party there, and when the shooting stopped, one man was dead, at least 5 people injured, some seriously. And then in Hollywood, police are searching for 3 suspected gang members believed responsible for the murder of a 19-year-old. George Ubilis was with a group of friends at a nightclub when an argument between rival gangs broke out. Knives apparently flashed. Ubilis was stabbed in the neck. He was rushed to a nearby hospital, but doctors say he never had a chance. Of course, gang warfare once ruled over an East LA neighborhood, but the streets have been remarkably calm of late. The reason is that young people there are being offered life-saving alternatives to gang membership. Well, the turnaround has been dramatic, but Tony Valdez tells us now that county budget cuts are threatening to shatter the peace.
There's no way to measure the tears that have been shed or the blood spilled over rivalries between gangs, but the body count tells the story well enough. A decade ago, there were 22 gang murders in the unincorporated area of East Los Angeles. Premature death was a fact of life. But last year, the death toll was just 4. Credit goes to a coalition of groups and a variety of projects. One of them made keeping the peace a matter of honor.
And we put together 5 gangs here in the East LA area to agree to enjoy more peaceful and enjoy a holiday season. Again, basing it on their palabra, their word, that they would give their word for their neighborhood, that, you know what, we would lay down our firearms and keep it cool and stay in our areas.
No one died during the truce. Throughout the rest of the year, community-based organizations worked from the inside out, in some cases giving youngsters the chance to meet people from vastly different backgrounds.
And sometimes they come back and they say, you know, those young people are talking about college and future, and we're over here just barely surviving. And they begin to ask questions.
The idea is to teach barrio kids that they do have choices.
Because they go in there at first and with a real mean, heavy expression, and by the time they get out of there, they're smiling, they're giggling, just acting their own age, and there's a tremendous change that comes about them.
And the benefits of that change are reinforced by emphasizing competition in sports and education, instead of killing over grievances so old that no one remembers how or when they began. All this is backed by the knowledge that if they break the law or violate probation, they're going to jail. But parts of this life-saving effort may get the death sentence soon when the county tries to trim its budget. But don't the Board of Supervisors realize that if your group goes, it may mean more people will die?
I'm sure that they do realize this, and they have been staunch supporters of the program in the past, and God willing, and a couple of bucks coming our way, we'll continue to operate.
In this case, a couple of bucks is $2.3 million. Small change in a budget expected to total $7.5 billion bucks. In East Los Angeles, Tony Valdez, Channel 11 News.